Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Ignition Time. Folks, there is going to be a huge shock that is coming to the US economy and that will transform the American economy forever. Now, I have done videos on our channel talking about how Americans are deciding to retire early, how Americans are deciding to quit, and essentially be more picky, be more choosy about their next job. And why shouldn't they be? I mean, most of our fellow Americans have had to work dead end jobs, minimum wage jobs, and why should we settle for anything less than the American dream? Welcome to our channel, everyone. My name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda. This right here is a little bit of information about me. You'll learn more about who I am, what my journey has been like, and why you should listen to me. Here's a headline of an article on your screen from Bloomberg. And as always, we'll provide you with a link to all of our resources in the description section below. The coming shock that will transform the US economy. In fact, the rise in telecommuting will redefine jobs, remake industries, and revolutionize labor markets. Yes, folks, this is exactly what is happening. So, what is all this about? So I'm going to quote directly from the article. The teleshock, or the rise in telecommuting, received a major impetus from the pandemic when so many Americans were forced to work from home. As it turns out, many prefer this new arrangement. In any case, a fair amount of work from a distance is likely to persist, most of all in the technology industry, where the fundamental products are digital. Microsoft, for example, has announced that work from a distance will continue indefinitely. So, folks, what is the impact of all this? Well, employers are already starting to adjust to this new reality. In other words, if work can be done online, companies can essentially hire workers who are located anywhere. Not just in their community, not just in their state, not even within the United States of America. This could lead to companies hiring the best workers from around the world. Now, this has always been happening in the world of software, but now, folks, this has the potential to actually negatively impact. Yes, you heard that right. This has the potential to negatively impact the American upper middle class, especially those with jobs connected to information technology and those who can work from home, because they'll face much more competition than ever before. In other words, and this is a quote from Bloomberg, if you have a relatively comfortable job during the pandemic, it might now be a time to worry. But, and this is also more interesting, the more culturally specific your knowledge and skills, the more protected you will be. Doing math and writing code are universal skills, but if you're a wedding consultant, even an online wedding consultant, you're not going to lose business to a competitor from Zimbabwe, no matter how sharp. In the end, folks, a lot of people want to work with locals, for lack of a better phrase, but there are certain sectors like law, medicine, and other professions that will start to get more and more crowded right now. So what is the impact of all this, folks? Finally, what is the bottom line impact for the American economy? It's very simple, folks. The bottom line impact for the American economy is that big businesses will benefit more than small businesses. Large companies have networks, have brand names. They can attract talent from all over the world. And if an overseas worker can fulfill any roles, a large company is more likely to bring them on instead of trying to stick with the tried and the tested, instead of trying to stick with local talent. In other words, the winners will be managers, shareholders, and to a large extent, consumers. Managers will be able to hire the world's best talent, at least from the English-speaking world, while productivity gains will lead to more profitable companies, share prices going up, and better and cheaper products. Now, folks, what is the bottom line here? The bottom line here is that many big companies will start to benefit more, and American culture will start to produce highly talented managers. The problem, though, is that our fellow Americans who don't have a high school education, who don't have sufficient skills, whether those skills are achieved through education or through independent learning, unfortunately, they could be left behind. So I always encourage all our viewers and subscribers to spend as much time as possible refining your skills, improving your skills, learning how to make money, getting much more skillful at making money. Because at the end of the day, folks, I believe that our ability to make money, our ability to learn new skills is going to lead to us being able to live the American dream. Now, is there a way to avoid all this telecommuting? I really don't think so, because the fact is, if a company can do stuff online, they can even hire employees online. They don't even have to bother to get them US visas or work permits. In fact, both companies and workers will get better at managing these kinds of arrangements, and more software will be available to handle these kinds of hybrid workflows. In other words, the person works partly in person and partly remotely. And again, this could lead to a negative impact on the American middle class. And I want our viewers and subscribers to be prepared for the new world that lies ahead, because I believe this new world will create a tremendous boost in both competitive pressures and opportunity. In other words, there'll be more competition for jobs, but there'll be more opportunity for those who truly stand out, who are truly talented, and that includes you, my beloved viewers and subscribers. In fact, this is a quote directly from the Bloomberg article. Like the China shock, the teleshock is likely to be one of the defining economic developments of the 21st century. Now, let me know what you think here. Now, I know that after listening to this episode, you might be thinking, hey, what the heck is going on? Are we going to outsource more jobs to, foreigners who don't get paid much while the American workforce essentially suffers? But that is not the point behind this episode of Ignition Time. The point here is we are entering a new era of globalization where the world is going to be more interconnected than ever, where telecommuting, the ability to work from home, is going to increase, is going to become more and more prevalent in our society. I would go so far as to say what this pandemic has done is pretty much accelerated our ability, our willingness to work from home. I would say it has accelerated it by at least 20 years. In fact, companies are already doing that. What does that mean to you? What is the bottom line? I want you to continue to learn, to continue to study, whether it's a formal educational curriculum, whether it's through watching videos on YouTube, whether it's following mentors. Hopefully, I can be a mentor to our viewers and subscribers. Continue to improve your skills. Continue to invest in yourself. Continue to learn new things. Please continue to learn new things so that your skills are constantly evolving and you are not dependent on one or two things. You are constantly getting better at overall productivity, at your knowledge of what you can do. And this will make you not just more valuable to your employer, but this will make you invaluable as a part of the workforce, potentially even give you the ability to start your own business so you can become an employer and not be an employee if you choose to do that. So that was it, everyone. I hope this helped. Please click the like button. Please subscribe. Please enable notifications. I appreciate you. Let me know what you think about telecommuting, which I think is going to be the biggest shock that could transform the US economy and forever alter the middle class in the United States of America. Thank you so much for watching. Please click like, please click subscribe, please enable notifications. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode of Ignition Time. Take care. Bye.